Welcome to Celebrity Vibes. Selena Gomez and Chris Evans sets internet ablaze as they unveils their plans. We will damage it all down for you. But in the previous than we proceed, please, if you are new to this channel, please take a minute of your treasured time to subscribe and hit the notification bell for massive updates. Let's dive into the video. Music sensation Selena Gomez has taken the net by means of storm after unveiling her new look. The Wolves crooner, 29, who these days stole all the limelight with her stellar overall performance as the host of and NBSP Saturday Night Live, amazed her followers with her long, auburn hair extensions. Gomez, who is weeks away from the premiere of the second season of Only Murders in the Building, took to her TikTok Take Care Of, and printed important points about her new album, whilst flaunting her lengthy straight hair and blunt bangs. On May 25th, Selena Gomez took to TikTok to debut a new seem to be that screams warm female summer. The Only Murders in the Building star opted for an awful lot longer, greater dramatic fashion come via hair extensions, coupled with a lighter hair color. It's protected to say that Selena's smooth straight caramel hair is about to be on all of our mood boards this upcoming season. Sel is recognized for altering up her appear. Often it's known as a girl behavior, so solely time will inform if she'll hold this attractive hairdo in the coming months. It's been a busy time for Selena, who simply marked a big profession milestone by hosting Saturday Night Live on May 14th. In her opening monologue, she joked that she feels officially ready to discover love once again. One purpose I'm in reality excited to host SNL is due to the fact I'm single, Selena said. And I've heard SNL is a top-notch area to locate romance. She is additionally simply weeks away from the premiere of the second season of Only Murders in the Building. Fans will be completely happy to hear that the new season, which premieres June 28 on Hulu, appears to pick out up proper the place season 1 left off, as proven in a currently launched trailer. Viewers will see Selena's persona Mabel address being the top suspect in the homicide of Arconia board president Bunny Folger, Jane Howdy Shell, alongside her allies Charles, Steve Martin, and Oliver, Martin Short. Selena Gomez is formerly in New York City, getting ready for her Saturday Night Live hosting debut this weekend. Paparazzi captured a glimpse of the singer's Avenue-style ultimate nighttime when she left a SNL cast dinner, perfectly dressed for a mid-spring nighttime in a leather-based coat, striped white sweater, and black pants. Gomez wore her hair up in a ponytail and accessorized with thick gold hoop rings from Jenny Bird, on hand for buy below. Gomez introduced the information of her hosting SNL on her Instagram May 6. "Mom, I assume I've made it, so grateful and so excited. See you May 14, Gomez wrote. She will be joined by way of musical visitor Post Malone. Gomez spoke to Good Morning America last month about her choice to stop social media over 4 years ago. "I haven't been on the web in 4.5 years, she started. It has modified my existence completely. I am happier, I am greater present, I join extra with people. It makes me sense normal." In October, Gomez expanded more on leaving Instagram to WWD's Beauty Incorporated. Her assistant posts to her account for her. "To be honest, I was once just, like, this is too lots information," Gomez stated of the second she knew she wished to, in my view, get off the platform. "This is too a lot of my private existence unfold out everywhere, and it simply felt uncontrollable. I felt like my ideas and the whole lot I was once ingesting revolved around a million specific different humans in the world pronouncing exact matters and terrible things. And I simply thought, why would I don't get something from it. Nothing is giving me life. And I simply snapped, and I used to be over it. I desired to delete it altogether, however my crew was once clever adequate to persuade me now not to. But I am joyful I didn't, due to the fact it is such an excellent way to remain connected, and when I do go on, it makes me blissful to recognize that I'm simply being definitely truthful, and being proper to who I am." After each flip hosting Saturday Night Live for the first time, pop megastar Selena Gomez stepped out for the after celebration in a sexy, strapless black costume by Michael Stewart that emphasized her splendid discern with a torso-hugging bodice. The gown featured a thigh-high slit, framing Gomez's legs and drawing interest to her silver. She added, "And since I don't really want to try the dating apps, I just want to put it out in the universe that I'm manifesting love, and I would like to say that I'm looking for my soulmate. But at this point I will take anyone." At that, a bunch of people in the SNL cast tried to connect with Gomez right then and there, but she declined, and said she'd see them at the after party. This content is created and maintained by a third party, and imported onto this page to help users provide their email addresses. You may be able to find more information about this and similar content at piano.io, so there's an expansion happening around everything in their lives and in the podcast. I think there's something in there that might help us expand the show, maybe beyond the building, in future seasons. This specific nail polish costs $7.98 United States dollars on Amazon, making it affordable, therefore easier to achieve the look in the comfort of your own home. For best results when painting your own nails, manicurist Bettina Goldstein told Allure to start in the middle of the nail bed and work your way to the sides in thin, even layers. While nail artist Lisa Logan advised to paint the tip of the nail as it helps seal the color. Gomez is currently shooting season 2 of Only Murders in the Building in New York City. The show's co-creator John Hoffman teased a little about what's in store for Gomez's character Mabel with Elle.com during a Twitter Spaces in October. I think what's going to be interesting in season 2, not to tip off too much, but there's a bit of an expansion to all their stories, Hoffman said. In New York, it doesn't take long for an interesting story to take headlines. So there's an expansion happening around everything in their lives and in the podcast. I think there's something in there that might help us expand the show, maybe beyond the building, in future seasons. As for Mabel's fate after the first season's finale, Hoffman added, "It's a real question, right? It's an awful way to say it. It is a real question. They're all in the hot seat. They've all stepped in it, and Mabel is certainly even a bit more in the spotlight. The opportunity that might come from that is what's intriguing to us as we go into a season 2. Mabel's life is going to get a little bit bigger in season 2. This content is created and maintained by a third party and imported onto this page to help users provide their email addresses. You may be able to find more information about this in similar contact. I mean, if you had been out on a Friday night, even in glitzy, star-filled Beverly Hills, and Justin Bieber started out singing My Girl to his well-known ex, wouldn't you, I dunno, put down the Pinot Grigio and cease speaking about work to flip and watch? I sense like I simply would. But in TMZ's video, All and Sundry simply goes about their evening, paying no idea to the small Canadian singing his little guts out in his spring breakers. Maybe that's simply LA for you. Things like that show up all the time in that dreamlike desert, so why pay attention? There are different movies of the incident in which people seem a little greater enthusiastic about what is happening, however still, a lot of humans in that resort bar have been performing surprisingly cool, calm, and collect. But that's okay. That is no longer the concern of our inquiry today. We are greater targeted on what precisely is going on between Justin and Selena. 2 days after this peculiar serenade, it used to be time to go to the American Music Awards, and, in accordance to TMZ, at the ultimate minute, Bieber and Gomez requested the show to seat them subsequent to every other. But it would show up the producers did now not oblige, due to the fact the pair was one certainly now not setting subsequent to every different in the course of any of closing night's broadcast, nor had been they even considered on the pink carpet together. So what gives? Either TMZ is incorrect about the request, or the American Music Awards human beings are jerks. I think their staying separate on the carpet ought to be viewed as a signal that they're no longer collectively at all. However, perhaps they're simply making an attempt to maintain a decreased profile proper now. And possibly they're the ones who in the end determined to no longer sit down subsequent to every different for the duration of the show, due to the fact of what humans would say, what pressures making such a splash would put on a fledgling thing. Sure, a lodge bar mini concert isn't like the most discreet issue to do, however it's simply now not displaying up on. Please inform us in the comments. Please do now no longer forget about the subscribe and flip on the notification bell to see our present day updates. Thanks for watching.